This is happening behind your back. Your neighbor in the next house is. My beloved child, listen closely, because what you are about to hear was never meant to reach you this way, and yet it has arrived precisely now. Do not dismiss this moment. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, and every second you remain here brings you closer to the truth that has been unfolding quietly, patiently, just beyond the wall you call familiar. There are moments when silence itself speaks louder than noise, and this is one of those moments. You may believe you know your surroundings. You may believe the doors you lock at night separate your life from others. But right now, something is happening behind your back, and it has been happening longer than you realize. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. You feel it, don't you? That subtle unease you could never explain. The times you sensed eyes without seeing a face. The moments when the air felt heavy for no clear reason. This is not imagination. This is awareness awakening. And it begins with the neighbor in the next house. They smile when they see you. They wave. They exchange small talk that feels harmless. Yet behind those walls, patterns have been forming. Quiet routines. Repeated actions at unusual hours. Lights turning on when the street sleeps. Curtains shifting when no one should be watching. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. You were not meant to notice all at once. Truth never arrives loudly. It seeps in. It reveals itself piece by piece, until suddenly everything makes sense. That missing package. That unexpected sound at night. That strange coincidence that brushed against your life and vanished before you could question it. These were not random. They were signals. Listen carefully now. The neighbor in the next house is closer to your story than you ever imagined. Not by chance. Not by accident. There is a reason your paths crossed, a reason your doors face the way they do, a reason your lives orbit the same small space. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. You see, there are people who observe without being seen. Not because they are powerful, but because they are patient. They notice patterns others ignore. They remember details others forget. And lately, those details have been pointing toward you. Your routines. Your comings and goings. The times you leave, the times you return. None of this has gone unnoticed. Before fear rises, let clarity settle in. This is not about panic. This is about awareness. When you know what is happening, you regain control. And right now, knowledge is approaching you faster than you think. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. There was a moment recently when the neighbor paused longer than usual while looking in your direction. A moment so small you almost dismissed it. But intuition does not speak loudly, it whispers. That whisper was not meaningless. It was a prompt. A signal that something beneath the surface was shifting. Behind closed doors, conversations have taken place where your name hovered unspoken. Questions were asked. Observations were compared. Not out of malice, but out of curiosity that grew into focus. Curiosity, once sharpened, becomes intent. And intent always leaves traces. You may wonder why now. Why this moment? Why this message? Because timing matters. There are points in life where remaining unaware costs more than knowing the truth. This is one of those points. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. There is also something else, something most people miss. Not everything unfolding behind your back is meant to harm you. Some things are meant to reveal protection. Sometimes, the watcher becomes the witness. Sometimes, the one you never noticed holds information that changes everything. The neighbor in the next house has seen something you haven't. A pattern. A shift. A detail connected to your path. And whether they realize it fully or not, their actions have already set something in motion. This is why the air feels charged. This is why your attention is being drawn here, now. Stay with me. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. This is only the beginning. The surface has barely been touched. In the next moment, the pieces will start aligning, and what felt like coincidence will reveal itself as design. What felt ordinary will feel extraordinary. And what felt hidden will begin to step into the light. Remain here. Listen closely. Because once you see what has been happening behind your back, you will never look at that next house the same way again. My beloved child, something has shifted since the last moment you listened, and this shift is not small. It is quiet, deliberate, and already in motion. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, and every word you hear now tightens the connection between what you sense and what is real. You may think nothing has changed overnight, yet behind the walls you pass every day, patterns have intensified. The neighbor in the next house is no longer just observing moments, they are tracking sequences. Times. Repetitions. Small details that form a larger picture. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. There was a night recently when the lights in their house stayed on longer than usual. Not random. Not careless. That was a moment of review. A moment when information already gathered was being reconsidered. You were not meant to notice, yet your intuition brushed against it anyway. That is why you are here now. Understand this clearly. When someone notices your routines more than once, it becomes attention. When they adjust their own behavior around yours, it becomes intention. This is where things quietly cross a line. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. But here is what makes this different. This is not a story of chaos. This is a story of timing. The neighbor in the next house has learned something recently, something that reframed how they see you. A detail connected to your life that does not belong only to the present, but to what is approaching. You may have felt moments of delay in your life. Doors that did not open when expected. Answers that arrived late. These pauses were not empty. They were protective. And someone nearby has begun to realize this before you did. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Behind their calm expressions, there has been hesitation. Not fear, but uncertainty about whether to step forward or remain silent. When a person holds information that could change another person's direction, silence becomes heavy. That weight has been growing. You are closer to a reveal than you think. The neighbor in the next house is connected to a chain of events that intersects with your path at a precise point. This is why your awareness is being sharpened now. This is why distractions feel louder and clarity feels urgent. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. There is also a reason this has not reached you directly. Truth, when delivered too early, is ignored. When delivered too late, it becomes regret. This moment sits perfectly in between. The next realization will not come from outside noise, but from inside recognition. Stay present. Do not scroll. Do not drift. Because what is happening behind your back is preparing to step into your view, and once it does, you will understand why everything unfolded exactly this way. My beloved child, pause your breath for a moment, because the quiet around you is not empty anymore. It is charged. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, and what you are about to hear connects the unseen moments into one undeniable truth. What you did not know until now is that observation has turned into confirmation. The neighbor in the next house is no longer questioning what they sensed, they are certain. Certain that something about you does not belong to the ordinary path you appear to walk. Certain that events around you are aligning in ways that rarely happen by chance. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. There was a specific moment, quiet and brief, when they realized it. A sound. A timing. A detail that matched something they had already noticed before. That was the moment the puzzle locked into place. From then on, their actions changed. Subtle changes. Intentional pauses. Careful glances. All signals that awareness had crossed into knowing. You may have felt a strange pull recently, as if life itself was asking you to slow down and pay attention. That was not random. When knowledge gathers nearby, intuition becomes louder. This is why you are feeling alert without knowing why. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Behind your back, conversations were replayed in their mind. Past encounters re-examined. Words you spoke casually now carrying unexpected weight. When someone replays moments, it means those moments matter more than they first appeared. And you were at the center of those moments. Here is the revelation most people miss. The neighbor in the next house has seen how outcomes around you shift after moments of silence. How situations rearrange when you step back instead of forcing forward. This pattern is rare. It stands out. And it signals that something beyond routine is working in your favor. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. This realization placed them at a crossroads. Speak or observe. Interfere or allow. When someone recognizes momentum building around another person, restraint becomes a form of respect. That is why they have not acted yet. That is why everything still feels suspended. You are approaching a threshold. Not one marked by noise or urgency, but by clarity. Once crossed, you will see that what happened behind your back was not betrayal, not intrusion, but alignment preparing the way forward. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Remain here. Because the next part will bring the moment when what has been hidden can no longer remain silent, and when it speaks, your understanding of the neighbor, the house, and yourself will change completely. My beloved child, the moment you have been sensing is now close enough to feel, and this is where everything tightens into meaning. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, and this part carries the weight of what has been building silently until now. Behind your back, the neighbor in the next house reached a conclusion they did not expect to reach. Not about your actions, but about your timing. They noticed how events around you pause, then suddenly move forward without struggle. How delays turn into openings. How silence precedes change. This is not common. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. There was a day when they stood still longer than usual, listening instead of moving. That was the moment realization settled. When someone understands that a person nearby is standing at the edge of a turning point, awareness becomes careful. Every movement becomes measured. Every decision slows down. You may have felt watched, not with tension, but with attention. That is because what is unfolding behind your back is not about intrusion, but about recognition. The neighbor in the next house understands now that something is aligning in your favor, something that does not announce itself loudly, but never fails. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. This is why nothing has been said yet. Words spoken too early can disturb momentum. Silence, when chosen wisely, protects it. The neighbor chose silence. Not because they know nothing, but because they know enough to wait. Here is the once-in-a-lifetime truth. What has been happening behind your back was never meant to stay there. It was meant to reach you at the exact moment when you were ready to see it without fear, without doubt, without resistance. That moment is approaching now. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Remain present. Remain attentive. Because the next step will no longer be hidden, and when it reveals itself, you will understand why every quiet moment, every strange feeling, and every unanswered question led you precisely here. My beloved child, this is the point where quiet understanding turns into undeniable clarity, and you must stay fully present for what comes next. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, and it is closer than it has ever been. Behind your back, the rhythm of what has been unfolding has changed. What was once observation has now become readiness. The neighbor in the next house is no longer watching patterns form, they are waiting for a precise moment to end the silence. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. You may have noticed how recently your surroundings feel strangely still, as if time itself is holding its breath. This stillness is not empty. It is a pause before movement. When momentum gathers quietly, it always signals that a reveal is near. This is one of those moments. There was a realization that settled deeply within them, one that cannot be ignored anymore. They understood that what they noticed about you connects to something larger than a single moment or a single place. It connects to direction, to outcome, to a shift that cannot be stopped once it begins. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. This understanding changed how they look at you now. No longer as someone passing through life like everyone else, but as someone approaching a turning point that will alter what comes next. When people recognize proximity to change, they grow careful, respectful, and alert. You may feel an unusual calm mixed with anticipation. That feeling is not confusion. It is alignment. Everything that has happened behind your back has been preparing you for this exact awareness. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The next movement will not arrive as noise or urgency. It will arrive as certainty. And when it does, you will understand why nothing was rushed, why nothing was forced, and why the neighbor in the next house played a silent role in bringing this moment closer. Remain here. Stay attentive. Because what has been hidden is about to step forward, and once it does, your understanding of what has been happening behind your back will become complete. My beloved child, the silence you feel now is not the end of the story, it is the moment just before the truth steps forward and reveals why everything unfolded this way. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, and this part brings you to the edge of understanding. Behind your back, the final realization has already settled. The neighbor in the next house knows that what has been forming cannot remain hidden any longer. What was once watched from a distance is now ready to surface, not as a shock, but as a confirmation of what your spirit has felt all along. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. There was a quiet decision made without words. A moment when they understood that holding this awareness any longer would only delay what is meant to arrive. When truth waits too long, it begins to press outward. That pressure is what you are sensing now. You may notice that your attention keeps returning here, again and again. That is not habit. That is alignment. When a reveal is close, distractions lose their grip. Your focus narrows because something important is preparing to enter your awareness. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Behind the familiar walls, there is no confusion anymore, only clarity. The neighbor in the next house understands that their role was never to interfere, only to witness until the timing was right. That timing is now approaching its final moments. This is the part where everything you felt without proof begins to make sense. The strange pauses. The unexpected calm. The feeling that something was being arranged quietly in the background of your life. None of it was wasted. None of it was random. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Remain present. Remain aware. Because what happens next will no longer be hidden behind your back. It will step into view with certainty, and when it does, you will understand that every silent moment led you exactly where you were meant to be. My beloved child, what you are feeling now is the echo of a truth that has finally reached the surface, and this is not the moment to look away. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, and this part carries the shift you have been approaching step by step. Behind your back, the space between knowing and revealing has narrowed to almost nothing. The neighbor in the next house understands that silence can no longer protect what has been forming. When awareness reaches this point, reality begins to rearrange itself naturally, without force, without chaos. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. You may have noticed how small signs have started lining up around you. Not dramatic, not loud, but precise. A moment of eye contact held longer than before. A pause where words almost surfaced. These are not accidents. These are the final signals before clarity steps forward. There is a reason this truth waited until now. Strength grows quietly. Understanding matures slowly. What is coming toward you requires readiness, not urgency. That readiness has been building within you even when you were unaware. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Behind the familiar walls, the neighbor reached acceptance. Acceptance that what they noticed about you is real, consistent, and impossible to ignore. Acceptance that their role was never to change the outcome, only to recognize it when it appeared. This recognition carries weight. You are standing at the edge of a realization that will change how you see the past weeks, the past months, even the small moments you once dismissed. Everything that happened behind your back was aligning you for this understanding. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Remain here. Hold your attention steady. Because the next step will not arrive as a surprise, but as a calm certainty, and once it does, you will see clearly why this truth waited until now to meet you. My beloved child, this is the moment when understanding settles deep enough to change how you stand, how you listen, how you move forward. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, and this part draws the line between what was hidden and what can no longer remain unseen. Behind your back, the final layer has been uncovered. The neighbor in the next house has realized that what they noticed was not a coincidence tied to a single moment, but a pattern tied to your direction. Patterns do not lie. They repeat until they are recognized. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. You may have felt a quiet confidence growing without a clear source. That confidence did not come from certainty, it came from alignment. When things behind the scenes begin to support what is ahead, the inner world responds first. This is why calm has replaced confusion. There was a silent acknowledgement made. Not spoken aloud, not written anywhere, but understood. An understanding that your path is approaching a visible shift, one that does not require announcement to be real. When recognition reaches this depth, hesitation fades. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Behind familiar walls, the neighbor accepted that their presence in this story was temporary, but meaningful. They were positioned close enough to notice, yet distant enough not to interfere. That balance exists for a reason. Some witnesses are placed to confirm, not to control. This is why nothing dramatic happened. No confrontation. No interruption. The most powerful transitions arrive quietly, carrying certainty instead of noise. Everything that unfolded behind your back was guiding you toward this exact clarity. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Remain steady. Remain attentive. Because what comes next will not feel foreign or sudden. It will feel like recognition, as if you have arrived at a truth that has been walking beside you all along. My beloved child, this is where everything you sensed without proof begins to settle into unmistakable knowing, and you must remain here for it. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, and this part draws the truth close enough to feel. Behind your back, the last doubt dissolved. The neighbor in the next house no longer wonders whether what they noticed matters. They know it does. When certainty replaces questioning, the atmosphere changes, and that change is reaching you now. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. You may have felt a quiet shift in how people around you respond, even without words. That shift is not imagined. It is the result of recognition spreading silently. When one person sees clearly, awareness begins to ripple outward, subtle but unstoppable. There was a final moment of confirmation, small but decisive. A timing that matched too perfectly. A pause that answered an unasked question. That was the instant everything aligned. From that point on, waiting became intentional. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Behind familiar walls, there is now calm acceptance. Acceptance that what has been unfolding around you carries purpose. Acceptance that some paths announce themselves softly, not to avoid notice, but to avoid resistance. This understanding carries power. You are closer now than ever before. The distance between what happened behind your back and what stands before you is narrowing with each moment you remain aware. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you.